the subject of psychopathy and the psychopaths in our society and predation in our own species may seem very daunting and scary to you. But the fact is that it is really simple to understand it. It is simple to understand because it is part of the formula of our animal nature and of our animal relations to each other. And we look at other animals to understand predation. We look at the other forms of predation that Gaia has provided for us. She provided those so that we could recognize predation in our own species. Tremendously important point about the current experiment that we're in. The eugenics program is very, very complicated. It's very vast. You find it in vaccines. You find it in the Genome Project. You find it in the pollution of the food chain. You find many aspects of it. But basically, the eugenics agenda is the way in which this tiny, tiny group of interspecies predators in the human species want to ensure the survival of their own kind. And this is an insane proposition. Tremendously important point about the current experiment that we're in from the viewpoint of Sophianic Gnostic science, you see. And so it is easy to understand these things. We must understand them in a ruthless and radical manner. Because they are the least able to survive on this planet. We are the ones, their victims, their targets, have the capacity to survive because we have in us all the intact qualities of the anthropos. Which are beauty, innocence, creativity, play, love, and empathy. And they are without empathy. And no animal without empathy can survive. So we can understand the extent of their madness, the scope of their madness, and their desperation that they have to desperately create these scientific programs in the attempt to ensure the survival of something that cannot possibly survive according to the symbiosis of nature itself.